everyone, Dave with React Snips here. Today we are going to look at how to implement state and how to use state into our React components. And in particular, what we want to do is to create a modal that gets triggered when we click the delete button on a blog post. So here when we will click delete in order to delete this post, we will get a modal that says, are you sure you want to delete this post or do you want to cancel the action? And we will implement this using the useState hook in React. So in order to do that, I went ahead and already created a modal. And let's just see how we can actually trigger this this modal and see it in action. So in order to do that, we have this button here, which is the delete button. In this delete button, I will add an event. So on click, I wanted to trigger something called delete. Let's just call it delete post. Okay, then we can start thinking about it. So we want this to be triggered. So it triggers this function called delete post. But first of all, we want to add this useState, so the useState hook. And let's just say something like this. So constant is shown or set is shown. So this will trigger our modal when we press on the delete button, useState, and let's just leave it at false for now. Notice how React is actually telling this is not defined. So I will import it over here directly. You can do that with Control spacebar and then just select the hook. Now that we have the hook, we can go forward and define our function. So delete post, we said, equals function that returns. And now what we want is to set the state to true. So basically through this state, we are going to decide if we want to show the modal or not. So based on the state of this hook here, we will say, okay, you show it or you don't. So in order to achieve that, we will have to set our state to true, right? And then what we need to do is to go into our component and conditionally render the state. So we can do something like this, is shown, and we can trigger the modal, something like this, okay? Now notice again, it says modal is not defined. So what we need to do is again, import modal. So import our modal. Okay, now we have the modal and let's just give it some props. So title equals props dot title. Oops, sorry about that. And let's just say image equal image props dot image. Okay, so now let's give it a spin, updating the page, and there you go. We have a modal which is being triggered. So upon click on the article, upon click on our delete button, the state is set to true. So we are calling in this function, and this function returns the set shown state to true, which we are then conditionally rendering over here. So if this is true, then return the modal with this data in it. So get me the title and get me the image of the model. So then we see here the title, events in React, and we see the image. So there you go. Thank you for watching and have a great day.